Hey, it's your boy Calvin here, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Today is November 4th, Tuesday, 2012. Let's get right into the charts, guys. This is the SPY, guys. Mirrors the S&P 500 index. Nice outside day candle, guys. I called out yesterday, and we did get a little bit of follow through pretty much the whole day, and we got a little bit of bounce. I did call out an intraday head and shoulder pattern, I believe yesterday. I don't believe I mentioned it in the video, but I did have this line drawn in, and I didn't think it was a valid one, but ultimately it did play out to the downside, guys. Right here, guys. Let me zoom back the chart just a little bit, guys. Here's your left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Just draw the measurement of the head to the neckline, guys, and you get a nice, beautiful target of today's low, guys. Pretty much right to the penny, guys. So that's where uh, potentially could have got the low of the day here, guys. If I draw that line straight across and lines up pretty much to the penny, guys. See how technical analysis, guys, just works beautifully, guys. If you could just catch these patterns, even though you don't go short on it, just know that potentially the downside target is, roughly 140.87, whatever the low was, and then maybe look to go long here. Maybe if there's 25% retrace here, is there another moving average on the hourly chart, something to that nature, and that's what gives you signals, guys, to go long. You don't never just go off one signal. So what would be the signal here? 25% retrace, head and shoulder target on the daily chart. You have a rising 10-day moving average. You add all these factors together, guys, all these pieces of the puzzle together. They give you great odds, guys, of getting good trades, okay? Could long side, short side, whatever it might be. But then also when you analyze the chart, you want to see the negative things, okay? So you want to make sure all the positive things outweigh the negative, okay, guys? So looks like we did break this upper trend line that's sloping down. So it could mean we could consolidate here, guys, because that's what it usually means when we break these trend lines. You just want to go sideways or continue down or reverse. But right now, I'm sorry, it means just go sideways or reverse up. So this does look both slightly neutral to positive, guys, because we did break this trend line here, guys. So as long as this holds, this breakout, intraday breakout is valid. But it looks like we do have a small M top here as well, guys. So if that breaks, that can bring us right back to today's low of the day, guys. This is simple. I'm just doing this live, guys. Simple measurement here, guys. Measure that down, the breakdown candle. That'll give us pretty much a projection of the low of the day from today. Okay, guys. Let me adjust these really quickly, guys. And that gives you roughly a test of the low of the day. Okay, guys. So we have to look for that. Let's see if this line holds, guys. Easily, this can just back test this over here, guys. So we just have to see if this line holds right here, guys. Today's low. That's always a good reference point. You could make a case. There's an inverse head and shoulders here too, as well, guys. If you use the day's open, yesterday's close as a reference. That could also be an inverse head and shoulder, guys. So we have to watch and see how that plays out, guys. Go to daily chart and see what our levels are. If this level fails, guys, the one I mentioned today, the low today fails. And a daily chart, it looks like we're headed to the 20-day moving average, guys. So around 139.59, guys. That looks like if this breaks, that's where we're headed, guys, on the daily chart. It's also this previous resistance, guys, here. See, we came up on it, hit it, hit it. It finally broke out with a gap up, and now it looks like it wants to test the area with the 20-day moving average. That looks like there's going to be some support there, guys. I think looks like a fib retrace too as well, guys. There's a fib retrace right at the 382. So that's going to be strong support with this opening of this candle too, guys. So somewhat of a gap fill, guys. This candle is always going to be support here, guys. So right in this range here, guys, with the 382 20-day moving average, red line. This range from 139.66 to around 139.43. Right in that range, guys. Look for some support. I think that should hold for tomorrow if we do get any kind of big fall tomorrow. Okay, guys. Let's go on the Apple daily chart. Let's look on the weekly chart, see if there's anything else that tells us there's support there, guys. Not really much, okay, guys. Not really anything on the weekly chart. But okay, let's go to the daily chart of Apple, guys. There's some negative news bashing on fast money about Apple, so it is falling pretty sharply, substantially after hours. Maybe at $3-4 right now, but we have to watch this carefully, guys. Right now, if this low breaks around 572, which is this line right here, it could be headed to the 20 really quickly, guys. Okay, and that's going to be somewhat minor support, guys. More strong support will be around 555. and then 550 with the 50% retrace. Okay, guys. So we have to watch these levels carefully, guys. Oh, I always watch the daily time frame, guys, for more dominant support, and look intraday for patterns, guys, that might give us signals of where the bigger moves might be coming. Okay, guys. This is what I'm looking at right now intraday. Okay, guys. We got this double top M top this morning. We gapped below that line, this neckline, if you want to call it a neckline, and that usually indicates when you gap below a level, it's going to go to the next major level. And the breakdown measurement does take us to roughly 570, guys. Okay, if I can get this to line up right, roughly 570 with the 25% retrace. Never got there. But if you measure it as a trend line breakdown, so you guys have to just be able to read all the patterns, okay, guys? So if you were to measure this as a trend line breakdown, this can be a rising wedge, whatever you want to call it, triangle, whatever. It broke down here. I measured it from the last pivot high to the neckline, and where does it take us from the neckline to the measured move? I'm sorry, actually, that's the wrong one. Get over here, guys. Measure it from. This is the actual. Let me make it in red so I don't lose. There's too many. There's a lot of lines in this chart. A lot of lines, guys. I draw on my chart, so you can easily get confused. But roughly, this is actually the M top target. So that's the M top target right there, which goes to 25% retrace. I believe this. Yeah, this is the trend line breakdown target right here, guys. So this red line, if you measure it from the breakdown from the last pivot high, it gives you, what does it give you? What does it give you? Let's see. Let's just line it up and see what it gives you from the breakdown. What do you know? It gives you today's low of the day on Apple. And that, when I saw that pattern, that prompted me to do some day trades. Okay, what did I do? Okay, when this line broke here, closed below, I went short here with a few shares. Okay, guys. I took it. I had money so fast on that trade, I just took it. And then it back tested. I could have re-entered there. That was a great opportunity to retest it. If it closed back above it, go ahead and stop out. Because you are getting a downtrend now, guys. You got to look at all these moving averages. You're getting a downtrend. So most likely this is going to fall and hit achieve target. Okay, guys? And achieve target. Okay, so that's why I actually bought some 570 puts right there. In a matter of seconds, it went my way. Literally. So I just took the a few $100. I just, 150 bucks, whatever it was. I just took it right there in a few seconds. You can't go wrong there. And that was the right choice because it actually back tested right there. Now you could actually re-enter right there. Back tested that trend line and look at that nice 2 candle fall right there, guys. And what did I do right here as I've hit the target measured move, guys? And this was also, I believe, support right here, guys. This pivot low right here. I went long. I went long with some 575 calls right here, guys. Took profit a little early. Could have made triple as much if I held it, but it's always prudent to take profits quickly with options because you don't have to worry about time decay and sitting, your money in the market when you already have money there. It's that quickly. If you could time these markets that great, you have the luxury to just take the money and run. But the more prudent way is to take off half and let the rest run with a break-even stop. But I'm doing such small size contracts, it's probably not even worth it. So I just take my money and run while I have quick, easy profits, guys. Okay, 2 for 2 scalps today, guys. If you can read the markets, guys, you can go any direction. I went short here, I went long here. Really, you could just all day long if you want to be aggressive, but I don't want to be a cowboy. I just want to take the best setups. Second hits I don't like taking because these can just easily go flush through the second hit. So I can easily went long here on a second hit, but I don't like to take second hits, guys. Okay, so that's what happened intraday, guys. And now it looks like we're making somewhat of a descending triangle, but it's breaking to the upside. See right here, guys, this line here, and it's breaking up right here. Now we're kind of making an inside bar pattern. Did we ever close below this low? It looks like we did right here. So we have to see. It is back. It looks like it's back testing. We did close below the low of this candle, but not with much conviction. So it looked like it tagged the 20 moving average, and now we're getting a bounce here. But we are trading slowly down after hours, guys, based on some negative comments on CNBC, Fast Money, one of those shows. So we have to really watch the 572 level. Okay, guys, 572, guys. This could be a premature head and shoulder pattern. Okay, guys, look at this left shoulder, big head. And I've been noticing, I mentioned this before, that usually the right shoulders don't form that great. Like, look at this right on the daily chart, this left shoulder head. See how this right shoulder is really tiny, but it still played out. Still came to fruition. So I typically realize that those come to play on Apple recently, okay, guys. So I have to watch for that. Even on intraday basis, I still think that could be valid, okay, guys. So this could be, believe it or not, in my opinion, I mean, I could be dead wrong, but this could be a right shoulder, and it could be a breakdown, right, guys? Okay, guys? Even if it's not a head and shoulder pattern, you can still just measure the breakdown the same way. The measured move, it'll be the same thing. It'll just be a double top or a break or trend line breakdown. Either way, same thing. Measured moves are the same, and it doesn't mean you go short off them. It's just it gives you a projection of what the worst case, or at least what's in the cards. Okay, guys. So what I get from this measured move is 550 with the 50% retrace, guys. That's what I'm getting. Okay, if this breaks, obviously there's support on the way down, guys, on a daily chart. Like I said, there's I believe 563 is the 20-day moving average, but that's not gonna be strong support. I mean, it's gonna have support there. I mean, obviously you can day trade it probably or even scalp it, whatever. But I mean, if you're looking for levels that are gonna hold and stick, I would not be trusting this level. Okay, guys, more a trusted level would be the 618 retrace with this gap window. Okay, guys, those are major levels. Okay, 640, 618 retrace and the bottom of this candle, guys, from the gap up. So that's going to be a major resistance of support on the downside, in my opinion. Okay, guys. So all these other levels that I'm talking about are just minor, maybe for scalp trades. That's why I'm an excellent scalp trader, just to take only the best setups. Okay, guys. And if you want to be very safe, take the major levels like this pivot right here, the 618. Take that. As long as pattern looks good as it gets down there, it's good. Okay, it's good as gold. Okay, so just have to watch for those levels. Obviously, guys, to the downside, this pivot is going to be very important as well, guys. Let me move this right here. This pivot low here, guys, with this previous consolidation, guys, at 555. Okay, guys. But ultimately, if this pattern does play out, it does point to 550. Okay, guys. I actually did sell a little bit of Apple puts today based off the low. Actually, I did actually play that. I'm kind of a hypocrite right now. I did actually play that low. I remember now. I actually did play this low, but instead of going long, I went ahead and sold the 525 put right here. Actually, I believe it was this pivot right here on a third hit. So that was a little risky. Usually you don't break down a third hit, but I went ahead and initiated that play. 525, 515 spread. So I'm way down here, guys. Like I said, my worst case scenario this week is going to be 540. Okay, so I don't think it gets through that this week with the 618 gap window. I don't think that's in the cards, unless you just get some terrible news about the fiscal cliff or some rumblings out of Europe or something to that nature occurs. I don't think we're going to break the 540 level. Okay, guys, so that's my level right here, guys, that I need to hold on Apple for the week. But my scalp trades have been really beautiful, so it's a lot less pressure for me to sell option, right? Because I'm an option writer by nature. That's how I made a good chunk of money this year. So that's what I've been primarily doing. But I've been kind of straying away from that for now because I'm just calling out the intraday moves and been doing that pretty successfully, guys. I believe I'm about 8 for 8, 9 for 9, 10 for 10 about that. I had a break even one yesterday, but that was a break even, so that was a nice trade past few weeks. Okay, guys. Okay, so I need 525 to hold, guys. So looking pretty good so far. We're just gonna have to watch the 572 level, and I'll have to adjust accordingly if I need to. Okay, guys. What else did I do? Let's do a daily update on Amazon really quick. I have about 2 minutes left for this video. Holding up here, but I do see this looks like consolidation, right? But if you go on the intraday, it does look it could potentially could be a head and shoulder pattern. Okay, guys, look at this. As long as it doesn't take out this high here, guys, it could be a head and shoulder in play. Okay, guys. So I'm waiting for this tomorrow. In the next few days, if it plays out, I will sell. And if it hits its target around 540, which is if this plays out, I'm going to sell puts below 530, around 530 that level. Okay, guys. But this is in play right now because we did hit major resistance on a daily chart, guys. I already told you this. I'm in the 565 put spread. Okay, so way up here. Okay, as long as it doesn't get above that, I'm good to go. Okay, on Amazon. Okay, Amazon is very strong though. It is holding up at the moment. So we have to see if it breaks this high or if it breaks this neckline. Okay, guys. My last trade I forgot to mention I did yesterday was Sears Holdings. I liked that it hit weekly support, guys. I have 30 seconds left, guys. I like that it hit the weekly support, guys. Look at this pivot breakout, guys, with a doji candle here, guys. Previously went right into that level. I was like, I'll give it a shot. That's a very important level. If it breaks, get the hell out because as you can see, there's not much support left, guys. Maybe 34 was the next level, and that's what I sold the 34 put naked. Okay, guys. So that's ultimately where it could head if it does break this level. But what I did like intraday, I saw this nice breakout on volume, a nice 2-bar surge, and I saw inside bars. I believe I sold it right here, guys. the 34 put right at this pullback right here, guys. So that was a brilliant trade. Now we're trading up, and it looks like it's testing this double top. So I think I have to go, guys. That's the daily update. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you guys had a good trading day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great one, guys. Peace out.